Henry Coronado will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Hey, here we go. You got this. Here we go.
And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Joey Chavis will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Number 32 will dig in here.
Number 32.
Hey, have a rip, like you can. Hey, be patient, get yours.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
We got one. We got one. Roll two right here. Here we go.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, one time, right now.
Let's go, son!
Roll it up right here. Come on now, here we go, guys.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie.
Make him hit the ground ball!
Hey, double him up. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Fouled back.
Hey, drive your knees, big guy. Here we go. Let's turn it. Come on now.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Right here. Knock it down.
Here we go, kid.
Let's go, son. Let's turn it now.
Here's the 1-2. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Hey, we got one here.
Phil Gosselin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Hey, dump him up. Let's go.
Here's the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. To second for one, on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting one on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Francisco Cabrera will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Whip it up there, kids. See it and whip it. Two down, two down.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
And sometimes you can just have a little bit of a mental block on this play. It's just a simple step and throw, but he winds up firing it right by his man at first.
Anthony Strange will get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
Come on, big guy. You got it, dude.
Hey, hit it, shoot right here.
One now. Hey, he be right here.
On the ground, softly towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So 1 run. Henry Coronado will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
Come on, big guy. One time. There you go. Come on, guys. There you go out there. Let her rip. Let her rip.
And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake Marisnik.
Jake Marisnik will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So no runs or hits here, as the error turns out to be unimportant. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Number 32 will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Got him.
Well, this curveball right here has got a lot of snap to it, and you can see pretty clearly he's finishing off his pitches much, much better than earlier in the ball game and getting much better results as well.
Joshua York will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. If he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Number 32 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
They see it.
Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Philip Doe will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Phil Gosselin will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
close to the bag. It's second there, now the pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Now batting, catcher, Frank Reese.
Frank Reese will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And that misses inside, 1-0. Ball 2 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Now batting,
Dino Ortiz can break this one wide open now if he can find a gap here with the bases loaded. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is low, but blocked nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Coronado is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Could be a big insurance run right there. You'll take anything you can get at this point, and that pushes a lead up to 3, so he'll be getting some high fives in that dugout.
Joshua York will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1.
now batting,
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight.